Hey everyone, this is your Raw review. John Cena is the fucking man. I absolutely love John Cena. To me, he's my Hulk Hogan. To me, he's my Stone Cold. To me, he's my The Rock. I started watching wrestling in 2006, 2007, around that time. And I've seen John Cena for 17 long fucking years. And what I saw tonight just brought emotion to my eyes. I won't cry him, but when you get that sense of smile from ear to ear, where you see your childhood hero, John Cena, the fucking GOAT, or up there, definitely was one of my GOATs. It definitely top four in the Mount Rushmore of wrestling. John Cena, every time he comes out, he proves why he deserved a spot from day one. And he came out and he felt the emotion. Boston, they were in Boston tonight, and 8,000 tickets were sold before Cena's announcement. Cena's announcement, that went skyrocketed to 13,000, sold out. The crowd was electric tonight. It was unbelievable. The vibe was there for WrestleMania. Cena came out. You can see his eyes starting to water, the emotion. He had to stop. Before talking to the camera, he had to stop and take it in. Embrace the loves John Cena got tonight, and which he will get for the build to WrestleMania for the next few weeks. Cena came out, he was going to say some words, but immediately Austin Theory came out, and Cena fucking destroyed Austin Theory in this. Theory said, "I've got a gift for you. I want to face you at WrestleMania for the United States Championship." And everyone was like, yeah. But to our surprise, Cena said no. It fucking threw me off. I was like, what? Is he just going to say, nah, fuck off and walk home? But no, Cena said, you're not ready. You ain't got the brain, you ain't got the heart, and you ain't got the balls to face me at WrestleMania. And now Cena, he was talking to the crowd. The crowd was hating Austin Theory. And Cena said, now you've got the people involved. And he asked the question, do you want to see John Cena versus Austin Theory at WrestleMania for the United States Championship? The crowd went mental. It erupted twice. And it's on. It's official. John Cena versus Austin Theory for United States Championship at WrestleMania 39. Holy shit. I'm marking out. I don't know why. Because it just brought a massive smile to my face. And John Cena did so much well. What a great run he had as United States Champion. Obviously, he's not going to win the match here. Unfortunately, I'd love to see John Cena on TV every week. I feel like a lot of fans took him for advantage because, it was fun to say he sucked. He was, booing him, cheering him, whatever, being mixed reaction to him, but did sell out arenas every week for 15 years. So, I would like to see him back, but we are getting Cena versus Austin Theory. I mean, Cena's going to destroy Theory. Well, I say that, we're probably going to see Theory win. Maybe passing of the torch. Passing of the torch, speaking of that, we did see John Cena as he was walking out. He did announce someone we want to see at WrestleMania. The American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes. Cody Rhodes came out, he hugged Cena, they had some words, and some people thought it was a passing of the torch. I don't see that. I mean, it's a well-needed face on Raw, a well-needed face on WWE. Cody Rhodes can live up to that. Definitely, you give him the year. He is. The crowd reaction for Cody Rhodes is amazing, and the song he sings, whoa! Just amazing tonight it was. It was absolutely amazing. I absolutely loved it. And John, that was the main thing about tonight, but we got some more good stuff. This felt like a Raw that was sort of like you saw the stars tonight and you know what they're planning for WrestleMania. The crowd tonight was amazing, like I said earlier, but we're going to talk about the most important stuff right now and then get over the shitty fucking matches we had as well tonight. But we went from, before we had Seth Rollins, Logan Paul face to face. Boston ate up Logan Paul. Fuck you, Logan chants. Seth Rollins was loving it. They were doing the whoa, his song. And he said, let me remind you, Logan, who I am. I am Seth. And the crowd just took over. Seth freaking Rollins. Amazing. Really good, and this match is going to kick ass at WrestleMania. It could be a show stealer, a weekend stealer, a match of the year contender. Logan Paul, Seth Rollins. Obviously, Logan Paul is not going to be a babyface, whatever he does in professional wrestling, as long as he is a wrestler. We will see Logan Paul as the ultimate dick heel, and it's going to be a kick ass match. And Seth Rollins should win the match. He has to win. Logan Paul's not going to, Logan Paul losing will not ruin his status. We need Seth Rollins to win. We need Seth Rollins to ring big at WrestleMania. And the whole promo just rocked Boston. It was amazing. Really, really got hyped for WrestleMania. I did a fantasy booking video a few weeks ago, and that got a big hit actually. But thanks for all the views and likes. I predicted some of the most of these matches, and it was amazing. Logan Paul, Seth Rollins. Okay, so this is probably the biggest thing that happened on Raw tonight. In terms of current storylines, it's the Bloodline, Jey Uso, Sami Zayn. So we started with the Paul Heyman, Solo, Jimmy all leaving their car, and Paul Heyman saying to both Jimmy and Solo that the mission is to finish Sami and finish Kevin Owens, which went into our first match, which was Jimmy Uso versus Solo versus Kevin Owens, and Kevin Owens picked up the W. It was a good match actually to kick off the opener, and he won by DQ because Jimmy Uso thought Solo couldn't beat Kevin Owens on his own, so the undefeated streak is now over for Solo Sikoa, technically, but really technically he is still undefeated. But they looked like they were going to get a post-match beatdown on Kevin Owens, Jimmy and Solo, 2-on-1 on Kevin. Sami Zayn came out from the crowd, Boston erupted, and Sami Zayn helped Kevin Owens, and he was trying to reach for that handshake and from Kevin Owens, and Kevin Owens turned his back and walked away, and he later explained that, well, after everything you did to me last year, turning your back on our friendship for nearly 20 years to side with them, why would I do it now? So it kept us going. The storyline progressed throughout the night. That's how you do professional wrestling TV. The storyline progresses, and we got Jimmy Uso Sami Zayn versus Jimmy Uso in the main event. This was quite a decent main event, but the big story was Jey Uso. He came from the arena, from the rafters, from the crowd, and he went on the announce table watching as Jimmy Uso failed to beat Sami Zayn, and Sami Zayn picked up the W in the main event. Sami Zayn, he rolled away from the ring. Jey Uso walked into the ring, staring his brother in the face, and it was from Roman Reigns, Jimmy's mission to align Jey to get him in order for the Bloodline for Friday. That's going to be a big episode on SmackDown. And Jey was like, no, fuck you. And he walked away, and he stood next to Sami, and he high-fived or shook the hands of Sami Zayn. The crowd went insane for this, and then they turned that insane to another level as Sami Zayn thought he had the trust of Jey Uso. Jey Uso super kicked Sami Zayn officially. Well, officially he was always with the Bloodline, but for a moment he had second thoughts. He was torn between his heart and his brain, but Jey Uso in the end went with his brain instead of his heart, which was going with Sami, but with his brain staying with his family, staying with Jimmy, staying with the Bloodline, with Roman, Solo and Heyman. And Jey Uso is officially heel. There's no more in between with Jey Uso now. It is official, and expect on Friday that we get Kevin Owens saving Sami Zayn, seeing the Kevin Owens, Sami Zayn reunion on Friday night, SmackDown. That's going to be incredible. And yeah, really, really enjoyed that. Some people thought it was going to come from out of nowhere. I sort of thought, well, we're going to get it on SmackDown, possibly the heel turn from Jey, but we got it tonight. And they started beating up Jimmy, Solo started beating up Sami Zayn, and we thought Kevin Owens was going to come down, but then we heard the American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes, come down. People loved it, people singing his song, and that's it. We got a standoff between Cody, a fallen Sami, Jimmy, Jey and Solo. This is golden. This is golden television. Really good. And now the Bloodline, we thought, alright, we've got the Bloodline, Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens as the story, but now you got the new element of Cody Rhodes. It's just building, the layers are just building and building each week, and it's incredible to see the payoff. Really good. Really, really, really good. And this is going to set up Kevin Owens, Sami Zayn versus the Usos, tag team titles on the line at WrestleMania. WrestleMania is getting stacked and stacked and stacked. Love it. And really, really good. And we went from another tag team, the women's tag team champs, the new champs, Lita and Becky Lynch. Trist Stratus did a celebration. Damage Control came out. They interrupt. The challenge was on. and it's official. We will see, which I predicted about a month ago, Trish Stratus, Lita and Becky Lynch versus Damage Control, Bayley, Io and Dakota Kai. Talk about stars, talk about legends. You're going to see an amazing 6-woman tag team match at WrestleMania. I am so looking forward to that. Trish Stratus, one of my favourites of all time. Lita is one of my favourites. Becky Lynch probably is going to be in that top 5 after her run, you know. You got Bayley in there, you got Io, Dakota, really, really good. And that match is going to rock WrestleMania. Like Logan and Seth, like possibly Cena and Theory, like Cody and Roman Reigns. And another thing which is going to be rocking WrestleMania, which is a storyline that's been a year in the making. Finn Balor took on Johnny Gargano tonight. It was one of those matches. It was quite a high flippy match, but we did see as Balor was going to do the coup de grace, we got Edge's music came out. The fucking place went on fire. Edge came down. Well, he came from a crowd, distracted Balor, and Gargano picked up the win, and Edge laid out the challenge. Next week, he's going to call out Finn Balor. And obviously, we know where this is leading to. Finn Balor versus Edge at WrestleMania. Edge, another well-known big star at WrestleMania. Fucking hell, this could be one of the greatest WrestleManias of all time at the end of it. And now I do the rankings of WrestleMania, because I'm just going to do it as one. I'm not going to do it as separate nights. Right, that's just going to add over the next few years while we do these 2 nights. But yeah, it's shaping up to be one of the best all-time stacked WrestleManias, and I think it will deliver under Triple H. Brilliant. And now let's go over some of the quick stuff that we got. We got Bobby Lashley to the backstage promo on Bray Wyatt. Odd pairing. It's like what they've done is they've played darts for creative team, and we've had Bobby and Bray pulled names out of a hat. Bobby and Bray came out. Omos, Brock Lesnar. Really, really weird pairings. Can't wait to see Lesnar F5 it. Omos, that scene alone, that image alone. But Bray Wyatt, Bobby Lashley, it's going to be weird. I'm a pro Bray Wyatt fan. Always will be. Love Bray Wyatt. Love the supernatural. Supernatural belongs in wrestling. But Bobby Lashley being the person fighting Bray Wyatt at WrestleMania. Bobby taking the L. I don't know. And being serious enough to take the L, I don't know. Women's champ Bianca Belair defeated Carmella. It looked like Carmella and Chelsea Green going to be a tag team, which I don't mind. It could be a good tag team. And it will be very nice, tag team to look at. Not going to lie, but we've got a new tag team for women's division. That should be decent. Asuka came out. She spat on... fucking hell, that sounded wrong. She spat on Chelsea Green. And almost squashed Dolph Ziggler. Nobody gives a fuck. Otis and Eminem. Maximum Male Models, that tag team. There's a little storyline there that gets me excited. If there's a little story, we see a glimpse of a story, I can rock with that. And we got Chad Gable defeating Corbin. And if Corbin won that, he was going to add to be a model. But no, Otis is getting targeted by the Maximum Male Models. It's a little tag team. It's a little storyline we can get attached to, and the payoff's WrestleMania. Chad Gable, jealous. Let's go. That should be really good. And it's going to be Elias versus Bronson Reed next week. And that was Raw. Oh, Piper Niven defeated Nikki Cross. Didn't even watch that match. What load of shit. I went for a piss or a shit or I made a sandwich. I don't know what I did. I just wasn't there in the room watching that match because I don't give a shit about Piper Niven. She's boring. Nikki Cross is boring. Who cares? Piss break. Moving on. But overall, this Raw got me really, really excited, pumped, ready for WrestleMania. And if you're new here, subscribe to the channel. Really, really good Raw tonight. Most of it got me excited for WrestleMania. That's the purpose of television. Subscribe to the channel. Tell me your thoughts in the comments down below, and see you later.